Anton Frondell is the best European prospect in the 2025 NHL draft class. Not only that, is he is the highest rising prospect as of late. It was even reported by Elliot Friedman that he's heard a rumor, it's a rumor, that Anton Frondell could go number 2 to San Jose, and people wouldn't be surprised. Hello everybody and welcome back to the Face Off. In this video, I'm going to be giving you a scouting report on Anton Frondell. We're going to be diving into his game, giving you a little scouting report, his strengths, his weaknesses, and much more. So without further ado, let's get into some background information about him with some stats. Diving into Anton Frondell, his team last year he played, I'm not even going to say the name, I'm just going to put it here on the screen, but he did play in the Pro Swedish League. Now this guy is 6'1", 198 pounds, so he is a big guy. He's a big two-way center, almost a power forward you could say, but he has a great defensive game as well. As for his stats, this year he was injured to start the season. He had to kind of, find his way through the ranks, but he ended up putting in 29 games in the Swedish Pro League 25 points, 11 goals, and 14 assists, so very solid after he found his zone. To put that into perspective, if we look at in the same league for U18 prospects, Anton Frondell is first, surpassing guys like Willie Nylander, David Pastrnak, and Philip Forsberg down there as well. So if you didn't get much from the points, now I guess you can see that he has had a very dominant season as a U18 in the Swedish league. Let's talk a little bit about a scouting report. So Anton Frondell has, in terms of his skating, he has very high-end top speed, and he has very good skating mechanics and fundamentals. He doesn't look awkward when he skates, for sure. But the one thing is, as a big guy, he struggles a little bit with acceleration and explosiveness. So those first few steps are very important. Obviously, this is something that can be worked on. We're not worried about his fundamentals at all because he's been doing great there. But if he can work a bit on his power and his explosiveness from those first 3 or so strides, he can be very dangerous. But once he gets to that top speed, he is very dangerous and is a very dangerous prospect. Now, if we take a look at shooting, that is his specialty. One thing about Anton Frondell is he can absolutely rifle the puck. Slap shot, one-timer, wrist shot, off-legged shot. He is elite in all of them. Accuracy and strength, especially due to his strength and his body. In addition, he has strong puck protection skills. He bullies his way into the offensive zone. And he's also, one thing, he's not afraid. He's not afraid to cut into those high danger and dirty areas in order to make plays for his team. Obviously, that comes with size, but it's great to see a prospect who doesn't have any fear in terms of that. He's very dominant in those tight areas, and he uses his size to shield the puck effectively. Also, his puck protection skills do complement that as well. Lastly, in terms of his compete, he has a good sense of urgency on the forecheck and backcheck, and he has a high level of compete. He's also a very big player, like I mentioned before, and his hockey IQ is what kind of helps him be a very good two-way center, as his defensive game is also very strong. He always supports and helps out the D in his own zone as well, as long as putting points and goals on the board. So one thing you're going to see a lot from Anton Frondell in this highlights is his highlights on the power play. So here you can see he's going to be number 26. He's going to skate in and make a pretty nice move. Let's watch this clip here. So here he is, skates, deceptiveness, throws that puck on net. That's beautiful. He fakes like as if he's going to pass it back to the D, and right here makes that decision to stuff it 5-hole on the 10D. That is a very deceptive play. Here you see him in the slot. That's where he can utilize his shot. Again, on the power play, he is a power play beast. Again, just finds those space through his good positioning and just puts it in. Play I really like, you can see Frondell at the bottom of your screen. He's going to make a very nice play in tight to finish on the goaltender. This shows off the big guy's smooth. Let's just watch. He gets it here on the back end, gets a little behind him, but that's a beautiful Datsuki and Deke almost. Little backhand pull into the net. Beautiful stuff from him. Receives it on the back end, fake shot, and just a great finish showing his hands off. On this play, you can see him. He shows a little bit of his top speed and how deadly it is here. Here he goes, burns by the defender. It's hard to keep up with him. The defender falls over and he just snipes that one home. But like I said before, when Frondell reaches his top speed, he is a beast and he is very hard to stop. And as you can see, the defender on the other team struggled to keep up there. On this play, he shields the puck, moves it in front of the net. Nice goal. Nice assist. Nice goal. Again, using his body, putting his body in front of the puck, using his strength to fend off that defender, and just nice feet in front. Here, another just pays, makes the goalie pay. Makes the goalie pay. That's the story of Frondell. When he gets that shot, especially on the flanks on the power plays. Right now, he's got so much time and space over there. But if you give him that chance, you know that it's going in because he is so efficient. And that's just a beautiful snipe from Frondell. Again, on this play, he has the option to shoot, right? Pretty clear. Most players would shoot this, but instead, what I like about this is it shows how he is not scared. It shows how he is fearless, and he is able to take it into the dirty areas. Watch this. Skates in, and just finishes. He cuts in front of the net where he can easily get rocked in front of the net. It's a dirty area. It's a dirty area, like especially right about there. Takes it in with confidence, no fear, and that's just a great goal. Let's going through some highlight tape here, and I found it hard not to show this. Not really a teaching moment, but just a beautiful shot. Watch this. Here you see Frondell, number 16. Bang! One-timer bottle popper. How do you do? What a goal from Frondell. Really, you know, not much to teach there, but that's just a beautiful shot. Beautiful snipe. Water bottle gone. And I also like this one too. He just finds his way into the traffic, times it perfectly to get that pass, and makes the goalie pay right here. Couple more clips here. I like to show this one because it shows how he is using his threat, because he's such a threat on that one-timer flank to score, and he uses that to his advantage to make a nifty pass. To check this out. Boom, he has it. Fakes the slap shot right over to his teammate who has a wide open net to tap that one in. But I really like that play from Frondell, faking the slap shot, moving it over. Last clip we'll show here who said he wasn't a playmaker, because that was a beautiful spinorama backhand pass. Let's watch that one again. That is something special from Anton Frondell, showing off his skill. Doesn't even really have to look, knows where his teammate is, and he just roofs it. So let's get into how Anton Frondell can help your favorite NHL team. Frondell has all the qualities and the skill set to become a top line impactful centerman in the NHL that could put up 60 to 70 points as a two-way player. Worst case scenario, he could become a second line center. So there's a lot of, low risk, high reward in this player. He can be a threat 5-on-5 and also on the power play when he has ample space to shoot, which is what we saw a lot of in the video analysis portion. The upside is there for sure. The only thing that could be a little bit scary is the health concerns. He did have an injury, which kind of allowed him to have a slower start to the season, and consistency. But other than that, watch out for Anton Frondell. He could very well be drafted in the top 3 in this year's NHL draft. So that's going to do it for this one. Thank you all so much for watching this video. We have a lot of fun making all these prospect videos, and the draft is just around the corner. That's going to be it for this one, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you so much.